What it do? Happy Humble Good Times Day. This is Humble Good Times, and I am Eden the Hero. And welcome. So my last video, which is a part 1, I didn't get to really finish my thought, and I had to break it up only because of my space on my device. Didn't have enough space for me to finish. So where I left off was talking about High Visibility, which is my merch brand for gender affirming merch for the Black trans community. And basically I just really wanted to highlight us Black trans men who are not really, there's really no like particular visibility on us. The visibility on Black trans women though is a lot of negative, where they're being killed. And I just want to speak up on that real quick and just acknowledge it for one, because I shied away from it because I felt like I'm a Black trans man, but I have nothing to do with Black trans women. But the reality is, it affects me. It affects all of us in the community. And just to know that people are just being killed for the most ridiculous reasons, especially Black trans women. And I just want to extend my support and highlight them as much as I can, and really just, give light to them as well, and share love and positivity with them. So I got love for you black trans women, and keep fighting the fight. You have a ally and support in me as a Black trans man. But yeah, so with High Visibility, that's something that's going to take time, and I'm committed to growing it. I really want to do a lot with this, so stay tuned for more with that in particular. If you're in the community, or if you're an ally and you want to support someone in your life that is Black and trans, visit my store, grab a button for them, show them that you're supporting and that you care about them and their existence as someone that is Black and trans. And that I will definitely post for sure for you guys in the somewhere on my channel or whatever. So, but I appreciate anyone that is willing to support. I don't have much to add to my store right now because I'm still developing everything, but I'm starting small, like I said on the last video, and more is surely to come, so stay tuned. So more things that I've attempted in a career or business, I would say, in my, or whatever endeavors or creative endeavors, where I actually was I was trying to be a serious rapper, writer, music artist. And I started in, I would say, college is where I really started getting heavier into it. High school is when I actually performed the first song that I've ever wrote, which was called Young Sister. It was about teenage pregnancy, because I was so traumatized by how many pregnant girls were in my high school. And I felt like, oh my God, like, why is it happening so much? Why is it so normal and everything? And the hook that I remember the hook. I remember some of the first verse, but it goes, young sister, girl, I thought you knew condoms and birth control were made for you. Now look at you. You're all by yourself, begging and crying for help. And just rapping that in my high school talent show. I had my friend pretend she's pregnant. She was like, oh my god, I was so dramatic in a lot of times of my life, but I was really just I wanted to put the message out there, like y'all don't gotta get pregnant. Like there's too much shit out there for y'all to prevent pregnancy, teenage pregnancy. But I get it, as someone that's older now and just looking back, their upbringing wasn't probably as secure as mine was. I was pretty much, wasn't completely sheltered, but I would say I was semi-sheltered because I really was kept away from a lot of things that I just didn't understand until I got older. I mean, as far as like dysfunction in a family where there's like opposing parents, and then just drugs, addicts, and all that. Not to say that I didn't have that in my family, but as far as addicts, but I just was kept away from some things, and some things were out of my parents' control that happened to me. So yeah, but just being able to like write that song and express that in my senior year of high school, that was pretty deep for me, I must say. And from there in college, I really I just loved writing. I love words. I love putting shit together, make it sound real fly. I mean, lyrical shit. That's what the 90s hip hop was full of. It's full of very lyrical songs that just felt like they meant something. That, not to say that music doesn't mean something now, but I was definitely more inspired back then because of just how dope people were and how much, like the rappers of the 90s, they had something to prove. They had something to like go after. A lot of kids today, they're not necessarily struggling before they get on, but I really don't know. I mean, I just know that some of the shit that they talk about is just not that deep for me, and it doesn't really give me something to think about. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like a good, easy listening shit and something to just laugh at or have fun with, but I'm just more lyrical. So in college, I went more deeper, and of course more experience came with college. And I had a friend in college that he would help me. He would make beats and I would be basically his artist, and that was so fun. Like I still want that to this day. Like I genuinely want that producer artist relationship where we just make dope shit together and we can do something with it. We can work together to get us to a point of like where we both eating. But I have not met anyone over the years since college that I could really vibe with like that, and really just, someone that's that committed to wanting to do that. The closest thing that I did have was my boy that I worked with, AK. Shout out to you, AK. Me and him formed our own little group, just because, he actually featured on my solo project that I did myself back in 2017.
Hella frustrated. I told niggas they gon' learn what the movement is. Got a couple of them niggas that always take care of their biz, whether it's working 9 to 5 or taking care of their kids. You will understand how badly nigga jaded it gets. Shit, I pack my bag, my head telling me that pain is what I carry.
So after me and him collaborating on a song, I'm just like, oh, I really want to like do something really dope and bigger. So me and him talked and we came up with a project. He's actually 10 years, 10 days younger than me. We're both Geminis. So we formed a group called 4D. And as you know, Geminis have two sides. So 4D is our four personalities together. And the project was dope. It's definitely slept on. I wish more people would listen to it. But we did covers of old and new, and then we did our own original songs that we made with our own. He actually did a cover with the Money Power Respect beat, and then I did one that was like not a known beat, something original.
Generational gift, grew up with music, art, imagination, board games, spoke to communicate. Now the information age, not information, just snapshots in an instant, like Polaroid pictures. Breath spaz attacks, hate still a fact, love not intact. God still alive, the devil still alive. No real hellos, just selfish goodbyes, selling bold lies while living ugly truths. Got proof, since going live is what we do. I love my own world, alone in the booth. A confessional between me, God and you.
But it was such a dope project. It was such a fun experience. And on the one side, I was able to develop us as a group. I was able to work together with someone in a group setting. Then I had to come up with our name. I had to write hooks. I came up with the logo. I invested in the merch, the studio time. I had equipment to record. Like, I was fully invested. And not to say he wasn't, but you know, whatever circumstances he was going through, you know, I don't hold it against him. I get it. He was young. And at that time, you know, you want to take things serious, but maybe your heart's somewhere else and you just want to invest your time there. So at the time when I did it, I was in my 30s. So I really wanted to go after this because I already been through all the stupid relationships and shit. So this was a time where I was fully invested in this, and it just didn't work out. But it just showed me how much I can do on my own and how much I really don't need anybody else. But for so long, I yearned for that partnership, for that support, and to have a team and everything. But it just didn't work out. And now here I am at 39. I'm not giving up on my music. I just know music it can be so much more than just being a recording artist or whatever. You can use it in so many different ways. You can reach so many more people now versus when I was in college. You can have your own following. You don't need the big machine. It probably just takes longer without the machine, but you can have a following. There are people that will support. And on my first project, I actually was able to like make connections internationally. I really want to be international. Like, that's something that I do want to strive for. And I was able to collaborate with a UK artist. I collaborated with a New York artist. I did a collab with someone in South Africa. That was fun. And then there's this producer that he makes beats that I'm about to actually collaborate with on my next project that I'm working on. So I'm just having fun with all this shit, to be honest with you. Whatever comes of this, I'm gonna let it happen. I want it to happen still to this day. It's a dream of mine to connect and to make impact with my music, my words, my creativity. And I always want to collaborate with new artists and whoever, like whatever kind of medium you have. It's like I'm open to it because I'm doing a lot. Like I told y'all, I basically have a home studio that I created myself that I'm able to record out of. I'm able to create my merch. I'm able to do a lot with, and I'm not stopping. And I encourage you, everyone that still has that desire, burning desire to follow their dreams. You're never too late when you're still breathing. Straight up, it's never too late. And you know, there's been talk in hip hop about just how these rappers from the 90s, how they've grown older, and how they're talking about more things that align with who they are now. And there's the whole Andre 3000 debate of him saying that like he wants to rap, he wants to like give you guys another album, especially with Outkast, which is one of my main reasons why I actually moved to Atlanta. They just had so much flavor back then where I got so caught up in just everything about them that I fell in love with Atlanta through them. And then the movie Atlanta really sold me too. But yeah, Andre 3000 struggling with his relationship with hip hop and being relative and wanting to be something fresh and new to contribute. And I completely understand that. He's a Gemini too. And one thing I understand about us is we gotta work our way through that, whatever we need to chase or whatever we need to create or whatever we feel like we gotta get out of us that we want to chase. So my thing is, like I said, I really want to be a real musician. So I really fell in love with the guitar and wanting to pursue guitar lessons is my next music evolvement. I don't know if that's a word. Evolution. My music evolution. That's it. Evolve. I hate looking stupid, so just ignore that. But yeah. So I understand what he's going through, and I really believe he's going to come back. I can't wait till Miss Hill drops some new shit, because I will be first in line to cop it. But Andre, he's just working his way through his creativity and trying to figure it out. And right now, if he can offer us anything, I mean, it's a blessing. He's giving us music that just calms the mind and the body and the spirit and just frees you from just feeling overwhelmed of all the problems in the world. Like when you listen to his music now, it's like just sit down and relax and enjoy. It's how I feel. You don't have to listen. Like I think it's the perfect like break from all the music that's playing out right now. And I'm a Kanye stan. So he's been coming out with his new shit with Ty Dolla $ign. I'm a Ty Dolla fan as well. So all of that vulture shit, I'm feeling it. It's nothing like he's done before, with little drops here and there within the music that you can hear from his earlier career. But overall, I like the new music. I like the evolution, and I'm gonna just keep supporting because he got it in him. He's able to do this, and then he's working with a really good musician and artist. So I love it. Not that y'all asked me, but I'm giving you my unsolicited opinion. Anywho, but yeah, so the music I really wanted to pursue full time, but I really just want to do all types of creative shit full time. Just a whole production company is really my goal. And there are books, ideas. I have business plans that I haven't even brought to life yet that are non-creative, but camera difficulties, y'all. Actually, storage difficulties. If I'm being honest, I had to clear out my iPhone storage. So, where I left off was I am in the process of like just working on whatever it is that is inside of me that I really just want to get out as far as creativity. And at the moment, it's fashion, it's merch, it's music, and that's pretty much it right now with my creativity. And like I said, the guitar lessons, I want to do that come next year or end of this year, however it works out. Excuse me. I just need to keep going with this feeling. It's called momentum, and momentum is everything. Momentum is everything. So, project I'm planning on dropping is going to be in October. Somewhere between 5 to 10 songs. I already have 5 for sure right now that I'm working on. But I don't know, I kind of want to push myself to 10. Really try to get me 10 songs for my project. And the project is going to be called Metamorphosis Part 2 Gemini. And yeah, it's gonna be dope. I mean, as far as what I feel like, it's me from like after 2018 up until this point. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm gonna be expressing, and stay tuned for sure. So just wanted to talk real quick about like the little bit of struggle that I've been dealing with, not being able to be so social and going to social events. And honestly, I'm struggling with just the way I look right now because I need a haircut. I want to color my hair so bad, and I just want to clean myself up, but I'm just rocking with what I have right now and just staying humble through it all. This is the Humble in the Humble Good Times episode. I'm so used to doing stuff and being very like outdoorsy and stuff. This past weekend I did go to the park to do some calisthenics outside because I just wanted to switch up my environment a little bit. But as soon as I hit that park, all these kids and their parents started coming in, and I'm just like, damn, bro, I'm really, when it comes to my workouts and fitness, I'm so antisocial. I don't like people being around when I'm just trying to get my workout in. I want to be able to get my shit in, get out the way, home. So honestly, I haven't really even been hitting the gym. I've been doing everything from home, where I'm getting really good workouts I found on YouTube and just using my body weight instead of weightlifting. I do miss weightlifting, and I'm eventually going to just buy my own shit to have at home, so that way I ain't ever got to worry about anyone taking up any space, using shit that I want to use right away. I'm really big on my own shit. Like I told you, I have a home studio. I have like half of a home gym right now. I have my treadmill, I have my resistance bands, and my video where I can just pull up workouts. So it all works out, and they're really good workouts. They really challenge me, and yeah, I can't wait to see some results in the next few months from it. But yeah, I just been home and just wanting to like, I just want to look better as far as like with my hair and facial hair and shit. Like, it's a struggle. It is a real struggle, but it's humble good times. This is the journey that I wanted to document, you know. So in the next few months, hopefully all of this will be cleaned up, and then this up here will be brighter and trimmed down. I think I'm gonna rock with the curls. I really kind of want to get in my Lenny Kravitz bag of just a nice fro, nice curly fro, and just keep it lined up and real nice and shit. And definitely, I'm trying to get this nose ring changed out. I want to ask my nose ring people, like, how hard is it to change the first time you change your nose ring? I've been wanting to change it to a hoop, but I'm too nervous to do it on my own right now. Like, I don't want to infect it. I don't want it to close up on me. It's been 7 months though, so I'm going on 8 months next month. So if anybody got some advice for me, please impart your wisdom on me. I'm really dying to change my nose ring. What else? Just my apartment. For some reason, my air just completely took a shit on me and stopped working this past weekend, and so it just got changed today. Thank God. Well, not changed, but fixed. And I'm cool now. I had to go out and buy me a fan to stay cool for the weekend, but it actually worked really well. It was a little cheap one too. It was $10. It's USB, so yay for technology winning. But it actually kept me cool. Like, I was not that hot outside of like using that fan. Like, when I wasn't in front of the fan though, it was balls hot in here. But anywho, I kind of want to cut it a little shorter this time, but I appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for more. This is Humble Good Times. I'm Eating the Hero. Have a great day.